This is how much I charge for fitting doors. I've been doing many different jobs for many different people, but a lot of my jobs are fitting doors. Here is where I fitted 30 doors to a lab. I also had lots of other jobs fitting doors. So in this video, I will tell you how much I make fitting doors. So is fitting doors worth it? Well, at the end of this video, hopefully you'll be able to understand and know if it is worth it. Before we get started, just a little bit of a heads up. These are literally just my prices. Prices vary from tradesperson, and depending on your location and the time you're watching this video, prices will vary. Like if you're in London, you can charge more than if you're in Birmingham. If you're in the UK, prices are different from if you're in Australia or USA. So yeah, that's a little thing to note. But now that we've got that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So let's start from the beginning. When I first started fitting doors, I was still an apprentice and I was charging £20 per door for most types of doors. So when I first started doing jobs for myself, I was still an apprentice and I wasn't very good at fitting doors, neither was I very fast at fitting doors. But thinking back to it, luckily I didn't have anyone complain about the quality of the work. So I must have been okay, but I know I wasn't as good as as I am now. But yeah, starting off, I charged £20 per door. I could probably do around about 3 doors a day. So I got £60 a day, which wasn't too good, but young me 3 years ago thought it was a decent amount. I thought it was a decent amount. I had this price set for around about a month, and then I raised it up to £25 per door. And then as I got more tools and became better and faster, my prices just kept rising till what they are now. Now, on average, I can fit around about 5 doors a day, depending on the frames, the doors, and if they're having locks and latches, and how many hinges I'm putting on the doors. It all depends. But on my best day, I fitted around about 7 doors. This was because all the frames were perfect and all the doors just needed standard tubular latches, and there wasn't oak doors, there was just the cheap lighter type doors. So yeah, 7 doors is my personal best. For this job I made £350, and that's at £50 per door, which is fairly decent. But let's get into what I charge now for fitting doors. Let's get the whiteboard up. So for fitting standard internal doors, these are the lighter type doors, I charge £50. For fitting oak and heavier type doors, I charge £65. I charge an extra £15 because of the weight. I charge an extra £10 if the doors are having locks instead of latches. Now for fitting fire doors and front wooden doors, this price gets a little higher. For fire doors, with all the fitments including smoke seals and door closers, I charge £120. With locks, it's again an extra £10, which takes it up to £130. At the time of recording this, I can do about 3 fire doors in the one day, but I am trying to beat that score. But £390 in one day isn't too bad. Now, although fitting front and back doors is easier than fitting fire doors, I charge a bit more. With front doors, I charge £150 to £250 depending on the door and the type of lock they want fitting. The most I've ever charged for fitting a front door was £300, but I then dropped it to £250 because I thought this was just a better price. But again, these are literally just my prices. If you think they're too low, leave it in the comments. Let me see what you think, and I might change my prices, you never know. But these are literally just my prices, and that's the beauty of being self-employed. You can charge whatever you want, whenever you want. If you're not happy, you can adjust the price, and yeah. So if you have any disagreements with any of my prices, or you don't like me posting this, I am very sorry. I am very sorry, okay? But yeah, leave in the comments whatever you charge. I'm actually very curious to find what other people charge. And again, location has a big factor on the prices, what people charge. So yeah, now with fitting UPVC doors, in my opinion, they are the easiest to fit and you can charge the most for fitting them. Now, I haven't done too much UPVC doors, so I don't want to give what I think is the best to charge, but what I can say is I know people who fit UPVC doors for a living and they charge a decent amount. For the average UPVC door, you're looking around about £500 labour. Damn! And that's all I really want to say on UPVC doors. There's a lot of money in UPVC doors. People can charge 300, 500, all the way up to 900 plus for fitting UPVC doors and combination frames. But yeah, I can't really say my price on that because it probably is lower than people would want me to say. So I'm not going to say a lot on that.
And not to comment, because if you comment, you are in trouble, and I don't want to be.
Like most jobs in carpentry, they require skill, and if you don't get the right people in, it can have devastating effects. You could have your door wrecked and not fitted properly, and you don't really want that. So my opinion is spending more on a door. Well, no, spending more on labor to get a more competent person to actually fit the door, and you won't have problems with the door 9 times out of 10. But yeah, I've went to a job where I fitted the doors for a decent price, and then he got someone else to fit the doors for cheaper, and I went back there and I needed to fix the doors. So sometimes it isn't worth it going on the cheaper price. Always look at someone's portfolio, look at the work they've done, and check if they're competent to actually do the job, because I've went to many jobs where people have put doors on the wrong way, upside down, and yeah, I've posted some on my Instagram if you saw on my story. One time someone put a door literally upside down and the wrong way round, so the lock side was on the hinge side, which you're not meant to do, obviously. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I know a lot of people don't like talking about money, and I get that, but I'm just transparent, I guess. I really don't mind about talking about money. So if you do want to pop up to me on a more personal level, go check out my Instagram. It'll be linked in the old description down below. And let me know what you think in the comments. I will be reading every comment because I'm actually curious to find what other people charge, and if I need to adjust my price, I do not know. But yeah, where I'm living, these are basically the going rates. I've lost a few jobs at these rates because people come in a bit cheaper, and sometimes people come a bit higher than me. A lot of people are in the self-employed game, and yeah, this is literally just what I charge. If you like these type of videos, please let me know, and I'll post more what I charge for skirting, architraves, door fitting, stud work, laminate flooring. I'll tell you all the prices. But yeah, if you don't like these videos, then leave it in the comments also, and I will shut my mouth on this matter.
Shut your mouth!
So yeah, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. This video did take me a while to edit, so if you consider liking, subscribing, and doing all that stuff, then that would be much appreciated. So thank you and goodbye. I am going to sleep now because it is dark. Thank you, goodbye.